So the word magic is so convoluted. It's exquisitely convoluted. It's like perfectly convoluted because almost like a centrifugal, like the way that water always finds the lowest point, like it's going to be pointless to talk using the words colloquially that we got from antiquity. It's going to be impossible. Um, the word magic is a word for a problem of that which we don't know. It's a category that any and everything in between will fall into that has nothing to do with magic, or even if it's called a magical system, people are the reason they call it a magical system is because something worked like magic. It doesn't mean that there's any magic. And then uh, the oh God, how do I could write a book on this, but I can't talk right now. So part of it is we fell out of order with the mundane. Just for reference to certain things that we have to show respect to, right? Or indicate primarily. Then because of the word for, like, because, we need a word for a problem of that which we don't know, you could say that, it's a certain amount of ignorance because, everybody's ignorant to something, a certain amount of wanting to cure the ignorance and assisting knowledge to find where it can go, basically where it's not, anywhere it's not. And then all of the practices of deception, which are also not, you can call it magic if you want to, but then there it is again, convoluted. There is no way that we're going to eradicate ignorance. It's going to grow faster, like similar to the quickening. Everything deteriorates. Mystery systems deteriorate. Systems of knowledge, everything deteriorates. Generationally, it takes like 3 generations to lose all of your tradition. It takes 3 generations to lose your ancestral discipline and traditions and everything that comes from your heritage. In a modern day society that favors uniformity, everything across the board in unison has to look the same, be the same. Then when we will get it back, but it's going to come back when there is calamity. Calamity, millions of people dies. Somebody goes deep within, like go within to pull up what is like amounts to victory, which is like getting it all back. There's no way that society will ever return to like the way it was 100, 200 years ago without mass dying, because there's no way to afford people to even be able to learn how to tie their own shoes, because at some point we have a system in place where it's like you don't have to worry about that, and as long as you cater to and kick in and contribute to that what it wants from you, you don't have to worry about those things unless something happens to it. Then you're screwed. So if you want to say somebody is a wizard or a sorcerer in the sense of like being negative, like they're in the deceptive arts, they don't even know that they're in the deceptive arts because they were deceived So they are doing what equivocates to them as a mindfulness and kind of just because they can't push the pebble, they can't learn because they have to confirm their own claims. So even the scientific method is something that is considered to be for the purpose of just confirming your own claim. And that has nothing to do. I was listening to a guy the other day who swore up and down that the scientific method was a system of confirming your own claim. And that's the antithesis. That is the antithesis. Like you start with an observation, then you do experiments, and then you make a claim. Or, I mean, you make a claim and then you do experiments. But, I mean, you're not just trying to validate your suspicions. You're trying to either annihilate it or validate it. You already know that you want to just validate. You know, and we've been programmed to do that because we've been waiting for approvals, and we're telling people we're waiting for the facts. And you can't push the pebble. Like you, that's all you do actually, is you just try to advance the pebble in your flawed methodology. And it has to be like, you can't do anything that would allow you to learn what the nature of reality actually is, because it would be too unorthodox of anything. So like, because we have these like safe like words and weasel words and that shit, if you're not like, nobody's gonna help you if you're not really trying to understand. It's like hold on, wait for me to confuse, like be patient with me so I can confuse you, because like you're annoying questions and everything is so bothersome. Like people usually aren't supposed to ask questions when they're in one of these like little groups that like everybody wants to be a part of something, you know. Like even me, I want to be a right proper groiper, whatever that means, right? And it's emotional hostage. Like, so like somebody who can't be taken emotional hostage, right? It's probably because they didn't require to just confirm their claims with the scientific method. It's like, and then they're emotional. Like, I can understand, because it's got to be frustrating when nothing works. And if you're practicing deception, you think that the target of the deception has no right or cause to explain how they understand what they know. It would be like they cheated, you know. Well, somebody definitely cheating. So who are those? A sorcery? Who is that? The wizard or something? You gotta be careful you're not giving credit or too much ability to somebody who doesn't have the wherewithal or the ability to do what you think that they're doing, right? Maybe you have the ability ultimately, and we're just not really eager to do it because we're gonna go back to using things that are deteriorated from antiquity, that we're only dealing with little snippets, and we have to colloquialize this and just accept it as true. Like you even before you have the ability for your mind to even accept something as true or false, it kind of already subconsciously kind of marked that box. You kind of already checked this box or that box.